In this video, I am doing a live demonstration on how to achieve purple. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know how you enjoyed this video. And also leave a comment letting me know what other colors you want to see in the next videos. So I just welcome you all to my channel. And this is a live video recording. So for those that will be rewatching this video, I welcome you. And yes, there will be questions, Q&A in this session. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's get into the video. So today I'm doing the purple candy apples using the Violet Chef Masters liquid gel coloring. And if you have not already done so, check out my other videos of these color shades that I will be doing for you, so it will help you better achieve the color for your candy apples. I will get into some questions after I have mixed up our mixture, and we can go ahead and get started. So first off, I'm using my induction cooktop, using my stainless steel 3.5 quart pot. In here, I already have, today I'm using 3/4 cup of water, 2 cups of granulated sugar. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Okay. You want to go ahead and just combine those ingredients. Then we're going to add in our light corn syrup. I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of light corn syrup. This is the half recipe. 2 cups of sugar. Instead of a 1/2 cup of water, I'm using 3/4 cups of water, and I'll tell you why in a few. Okay, so that's 2 cups of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of water, and a 1/2 cup of light corn syrup. You want to combine those ingredients very well. Okay. And in this video, I am going to cook in the color. I'm going to talk about that as well. I was asked several times, why did I change up? So I'll let y'all know that in a few. I didn't really much change up. I'm just showing you a different way. Just showing you a different way to achieve your color. I've been asked several times, do I ever cook with my color in, and is it possible? So through these series, this is what I'm showing you. Okay. So putting your thermometer, your candy thermometer, clipped onto your pot, you want to make sure that the tip of your thermometer is just in well enough. Before I even put that in, the tip is just in well enough into your mixture. But before I put that all the way in there, I'm gonna go ahead and add the color. All right, give you these measurements to achieve purple. All right, so first off, I'm going to add the purple first before I add the white. All right, so I'm going to add 4 drops of purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just combine those ingredients. Okay, I start off with a lesser number. If I want to go deeper, if I want the purple to be a little bit deeper, then add in 2 more drops. So that'll be a total of 6 drops. The violet color is very strong by Chef Master, so you have to be careful. If it doesn't look like it's still transparent, don't worry. All right, you do not want to add too much color. I'm giving you the measurements, and you will see the outcome afterwards. All right. So just add in 2 drops of the Chef Masters Liquid Gel White. 1, 2. And just combine the white until the white is totally gone. Once that is all combined, go ahead and now put in your thermometer, clipping it onto the side of the pot. Now, once I turn on this induction oven, we are live. So there may be some little static because I am on my phone. So I know I have read that in the comments. So you want to cook this mixture to 300 degrees on your stove. All right, so that's cooking it to 300 degrees on your stove. And you want to cook it on medium-high heat. Medium-high heat on your stovetop. Okay? You want to add your Loran oil flavoring is all I use. This flavor I'm using is pineapple. And whatever flavor you choose to use to your candy mixture is up to you, long as it's an oil. I don't use no extracts. I always use Loran oils. And everything I will put in the description box up under my video. Alright? So normally I teach to add the flavor at 200 degrees or 250 degrees. Anywhere between 200 and 250 degrees, for the reason to make sure you don't forget to add your flavor. A lot of people tend to forget to add their flavor, and the mixture will already be done. So just wanted to let you know you can add it in between 200 to 250 is fine. Okay, I'm going to talk about the straws and sticks. There's a lot of questions that was asked about the straws and sticks. This is a paper straw. It's a color paper straw. In order for these straws to go over your candy sticks, I use a certain size apple stick. All right. So the stick size I use is 6.5 by 5.0. The 6.5 is in the length. The 5.5 is the width. That's what you want to pay attention to when you look for sticks. No Walmart sticks are not going, these straws are not going to go over any Walmart sticks. They're a little thicker. So the 6.5 is in length and the 5.5 is the width, and that will allow the straw to go over your stick. Okay? Okay? So I also use the 5.5 in length and the 5.0 in width. I use bling sticks for those shorter sticks. So, and it's just my preference. So whatever your preference is, it's totally up to you. Once again, inserting your straw over your stick, inserting it into the apple. When you insert into the apple, okay, you want to press down firm enough to where at least go about right there. Pressing firmly onto your surface, holding the apple, taking your thumb or a little rubber mallet and just press down. Okay? You don't want to pierce through the apple or you're going to have problems with your candy mixture. Alright? When you do pierce in, make sure you take some paper towel and clean around the insert of the top of the apple just to make sure there are no juices flowing or retracting back once you have pierced into your apple. Okay, this is a Granny Smith apple. This is fairly small size, small to medium size apple that I'm going to be dipping with, and this particular recipe will cover between, with small apples now, This is a half recipe. Once again, it will only cover probably between 2 to 4 or 2 to 5 apples if they're small. All right. If they're medium size, you probably get between 2 to 3 apples. Okay. Large size apples, you might get just 2 apples because this is a smaller mix. All right. I make a smaller mix for teaching purposes. The full recipe, when you do the 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of light corn syrup, follow the same regiments of adding the color to your mixture. So when you do a full recipe, you can add 6 drops of purple and still 2 drops of white cooked in. All right. So I think I pretty much covered that part. So we're going to go ahead into the Q&A questions. Because a lot of people have a lot of questions. A lot of people don't get to catch me live. So now it's your time. It's your flow. So let's go. Let's see. First question. Hi, Bella. I'm so happy you went live. You're welcome. Someone said, yes, do a shade of burgundy. That is coming soon. So make sure you got your notification bell on. That is coming soon. So I want to get through all the little basic colors so everyone can see these color shades. Also, I want to make mention that the reason why I'm cooking the color with the mixture already in is just a teaching tool of me helping you all show you the versatile of cooking the color in and still achieving a solid color. I prefer to add at the end because I have been doing it for so long. All right. Normally when I add my color at the end, it's because I'm probably doing something else, you know, because I've already done mastered this. So I won't risk of burning my color. All right. If it goes over that 300 mark, it changes color. So when you cook in, you have to pay attention to remove at 300 degrees. If it go to 310, 315, 320, your color will tend to change. So if you want to get that that desired color that you're looking for whatever color scheme, you have to make sure you remove it in the time that time allotted and when it reaches to that mixture. Okay? The small recipe do cook quicker, but to the full recipe, the regimens that I have given you pretty much will go into a full batch. All right, so I'm cooking in just to show you that the color can be achieved. You just have to watch it. All right. All right. Someone asks, is there a difference between oil and flavor? Yes, there is. Well, it's a flavored oil. I think you're trying to say, is there a difference between the oil and the extract? The extract is extracted from oils, but oil is oil. It's more thicker, so it's a flavored oil that is added into the candy mixture. Someone asks, is Chef Masters the best one to use to cook? Great question. I have a line of a brand of colors that I work with. I work with Artisan Accent. I work with Chef Masters. Reason being because Chef Masters is a good brand to work with. Very pigmented in colors. And it works well with making candy mixtures. So you basically find a brand that works that you work well with. Okay, Hobby Lobby colors. You can achieve these colors with AmeriColors brand or Hobby Lobby brand or Wilton icing coloring. And this is a Wilton icing color. If you check out my previous video, I used the Wilton icing color to achieve the color. You just have to follow the technique and method that I am demoing in my videos. So I prefer Chef Masters. Some people may not can get to Chef Masters, and that's understandable. So if you have any Hobby Lobby colors, or if you're working with AmeriColor, they're good to work with. Just follow the technique and the method. The only thing that I would advise with AmeriColor, do not use AmeriColor white with any color of AmeriColors, or AmeriColor white with any brand. It will leave specks. So if the best liquid, the best white to use is Chef Master's white or Wilton's white. All right, so I hope that answers your question. Next question. Good morning. Someone asks, how long should it take to reach the correct temperature for the mixture? It depends on your cooktop. All right, I am cooking on a induction cooktop, which cooks a little faster than the stove. All right. For a full mixture, it may cook between 25 to 30 minutes. 25 to 30 minutes. All right. That's the range. And normally I don't go by that. I go by what my thermometer is going to read. If it takes a little longer, if you're cooking on medium-high heat and it cooks a little longer, it may be your cooktop, it may be your stove, it may be your cooktop, it may be because you're using electric or gas. Either way, cook it on medium-high heat between 5 and 6 will be fine. If you cook it at a digital number of 6, you should be fine. Cooking at 7 and 8, you're cooking the mixture too fast. And you will risk burning your candy mixture. All right, somebody asked, can you add butter to flavor? No, not to a candy mixture. Not at all. Someone asks, good morning, where do you get all of colors and sticks from? I shop on Amazon and get all my color sticks from Amazon or eBay. I normally leave whatever color I'm demoing in the video. I'll leave that link, and it's in the description box up under the video. First time here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Do you always use Granny Smith apples? Yes, I do. My preference is to use Granny Smith apple because the candy mixture holds with these particular apples. Some people use Gala apples, and that's fine, but Red Delicious apples do not work. Red Delicious apples do not work. You're going to have bubbles or some type of breakdown. That's what I have experienced, but my preference is always Granny Smith apples. Someone asks, can you do some neon colors? Yes, that is coming soon. I will definitely do neon colors. All right. So right now, my candy mixture is almost reaching the degrees. Okay, someone asks, how do you achieve bubble-free apples, caramel, or candy? Well, you came to the right channel. If you check out my videos, you will see how to achieve bubble-free candy apples. Caramel, I have a video on there as well. I will update a new video. But to achieve bubble-free candy apples, you have to follow the process, the cleaning process. You must let your apple sit for 48 hours. After the 48 hours, then you dip. Make sure your apple is completely clean and dry and free of all wax, sap-like substance, and any water, so that you won't get any pinholes or any breakdown when you get ready to dip. And it all takes practice. All right, it takes practice. If you follow the measurements, you'll come out fine. Just have patience. I don't offer candy apples anymore, only chocolate. They've given me too many problems, even using your method. I love watching you do them though. You have to have patience. I can't demonstrate enough. It's just following the measurements. I've been doing this for years, and it comes out fine. That's gonna be okay. While I've been talking, I didn't get to add in the flavor, but I'm gonna go ahead and add in this flavor. All right, 1 to 2 drops. I pour it in. I just know the right amount to pour in, especially for a half mixture. It is going to smoke a little bit. That's because you're putting it in hot candy. Okay. Thank you. Someone asked, where did you get your induction surface cooker? I got it off of Amazon. I will leave the link in the description box below. It's always left there. Um, and I also got the stainless steel pot from Amazon as well. Okay. So removing your thermometer, putting it in a glass of water. Okay. And I want to show you another trick here. Sometimes you can tell when your candy mixture is ready or when it's not ready. Taking the thermometer, let the candy drip into some water, and if it gets hard and not stringy, which this one did, we know that it's ready. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. That's another way that you can look out to make sure that you good. But I'm not saying go ahead and dip something into the candy mixture because this is hot. Remember, you can burn yourself, so you got to be careful. Okay. Just clipping it in a cup of water and let the tip sit in there so that that candy can dissolve off of there. Taking your candy mixture, and see, this done already changed colors. So that means it done burnt. So Ro, what happens when it burns? Okay, I let it cook too long. So that means my thermometer is not working. All right. So you get to see live what happens when you have when your thermometer goes out. So all I'm going to do is cook this out and make a new mixture. Okay, you see that? Y'all get to see me Y'all get to see me mess up. Live in color. All right. It happens. What you do. Boil it out. Which this boils out fairly quickly. I'm going to boil this out. And then I'm going to go into some more questions so you can see me redo this mixture. So this happens. And I know this happens with you all. All right. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention. So that's why I stress when you cook in, you must pay attention. This is why I add to the end. Okay? And working on an induction cooktop is totally different from the stove, okay? So this is actually how you would. Oh, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect at all. I'm not ashamed of that at all. I don't come on here to be perfect. I come on here to teach y'all and help y'all. So y'all can see the real deal Holyfield. This is how you learn. This is how I learned and mastered everything. This is how I'm able to come on and show you all. Okay? But this is how you clean out your pot. Just adding water to it. And as you see how fast this cooks, it cooks really fast. And I hit this button. Is called boil. So I'm boiling out the mixture. And I'm going to just give me a new candy thermometer. Yes, you're going to go through candy thermometers. Yes. Yes, you are. I have at least 10 of them. Okay? So just boiling this out, it becomes liquefied as you see. So for those that be in my comment section saying it don't work for me, it's still thick, just add water and it'll boil out, just as you see here. Okay? All I'm going to do is just pour this down the sink. But you make sure it's liquefied before you pour it out. Clean out the pot. And start all over again. We can do it! All right. So this is done. Also with this particular cooktop, it indicates when the pot is not on the surface. It'll start beeping. Okay? So I'm just going to turn it off. And just to show you, after I poured it out, see, all liquefied. Now the only thing I will have to do is just clean around the surface of the pot. All right? Voila! All ready to set and go one more round. All right? So in order for this cooktop to get started, since Um, some of you had questions about the cooktop. This must be on the surface in order to get started. Okay? So once again, adding in 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup of water, half a cup of light corn syrup. Get that in there. I'm going to put in the same amount of measurements. 6 drops of the purple, 2 drops of the white. Let's combine the ingredients. All right. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mix that up. Add in my white. 2 drops of white. 1, 2. Combine that up. Let me get me a new thermometer. All right, one time, another go round. For those that's just joining, it may be some static, and that's just the radiation from this cooktop. So, it just got to be, because I noticed that after going through my video. All right, once again, let's try this one more time. All right, this is the only way that you will know how to perfect your candy apples. All right, that's how Ro got here. Okay, understand, that's how I can come and give you life. How many pots I done burned? Several, probably over 10. Okay, how many mixtures I done burned? Several, until I master it. That is the authentic gift of mastering a skill or just trying to perfect your craft. All right, so you see the here live in color. See how that can happen? No worries. Boil it out, start it over, do it again. That's the only way you can master the skill. Okay? So y'all seen it for yourself. So for those that had questions to say that your mixture burned, you either need to check one or two things. The candy thermometer, if your stove is too high, or if you're just not paying attention. Now I was paying attention, then I wasn't paying attention because I was answering y'all questions. But I did notice that it really didn't get to where I wanted it to go after looking at it, and it could be the thermometer. So I ain't risking no chance. I'm switching it up and putting in a new thermometer. All right? So that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the only way to be. I told y'all, I'm real as it's going to get. All right? All right. So let's take the floor once again for some more questions. Someone said, my candy apple sales has increased. Thank you truly for all your help. You are welcome. Bless you. Continue blessings on your journey. Also, I know some people may say, oh, is it because you added the flavor late? No, not at all. That doesn't happen. No. Someone asked, will you be doing class soon? And are you coming to DC? Actually, I am going on tour starting, actually, it's a workshop in Michigan that is this Saturday. And then I will be headed to Richmond, Virginia, June 29th. Um, then after that, I will be going to College Park, Maryland, July 27th. And then I will be going to New Orleans, Louisiana, August 24th. Then I will be going to Miami, Florida, September 21st. And then I will be in Dallas, Texas, and Houston, Texas. I will be in Dallas, I think, October 18th or the 19th. And then October 25th for Houston. I may have those 2 dates mixed up. But if you are interested in my hands-on classes, this is my last year doing a workshop through Your Sweet Connection, meaning this is my last year orchestrating my own workshop. But I will be teaching at several cake shows. But if you want to come out, these are the states that I'm coming out this year. There's no other states that have been added. But if you go to my social media, Your Sweet Connection on Facebook, or my Instagram, My Sweet Connect, follow me, and you will see all the information pertaining to the classes and the hands-on workshop that I will be teaching. In the hands-on workshop, a lot of people ask, what do I teach? I teach several different things because it's a workshop. I do candy apples, I do chocolate apples, chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered Oreos, and this time we're going to do cake popsicles in the workshop. I teach you how to work with fondant, how to color fondant, how to color chocolate, how to flavor chocolate. And I go over a little business with pricing and contracts. So that's what my workshop consists of. And the workshop right now is $125. And I had definitely dropped the cost of that because normally it's $250. So if you are still interested, yesterday was the last day of registration. But for those that didn't make it, if you're still interested, there are still spots available. Actually, it's almost sold out. But Miami and Dallas, I need y'all to come through. If you want to come with your girl Ro and be taught hands-on, go to my business page, Your Sweet Connection, and send a message, and my assistant will assist you with registration. Okay? Somebody booked top 3. Welcome. Well, you really got a deal if you booked. No dates for Charlotte. Those states that I've mentioned are where I'm going to, that's where the workshop is going to take place. Now, I will be in Atlanta, Georgia, November 7th at the Ultimate Sugar Show. If you go to the ultimatesugarshow.com, and you will see all the information that's needed. That's the ultimatesugarshow.com. I will leave the link. All links will be in the description box for you. Okay? So, once again, I'm watching this closely. Just past 200. I'm going to add in the flavor. few drops of flavor. What's a good brand of thermometer to buy? To be honest, the ones in the grocery stores work. Don't get no meat thermometer. Get a candy thermometer. Some people use digital, but normally I get the ones that come like this. That's like $3 to $4, and I use them. I cook candy so much, they're bound to burn out. It's if those that make candy apples for real, you know these candy thermometers go out. So I haven't found a good brand of candy thermometer yet. So far, these have never failed me. They just go out. So this one is by Taylor, but if you go and shop on Amazon, um, you know the thermometers is like $3 to $4 or $3 to $5. They're good. They just go out. Yeah, some people have cooked with meat thermometers. I know Cali would love to have me. I tried Cali before. We're going to pray on California. Okay? It takes a lot to do a workshop, y'all. It's getting the people to come out there. A lot of people will require for me to come out. Then, you know, get no more than 3 to 4 people. It defeats the purpose of paying for a $300 or $400 plane ticket to travel, bring all the supplies for just 3 people. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And if y'all have been following me like y'all have, y'all seen I travel a lot. So travel just to come to give you life. I'm gonna have to change the heading to this video. How to burn mixture and then save it. Redo it. Hi, Road, checking in from Alabama. Thank you for what you do. Hi, Carla. You're welcome. Let's see, other questions. How to apply paper straws to apples. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I know some people is just joining in. How to apply your paper straws. You have to have the right size straw, and that stick needs to be, well, right size stick. It needs to be a smaller width. They're smaller widths than those average Michaels, Hobby Lobby, or Walmart brand. You have to order these. The link will be in the description box, but the width has to be 5.5, okay? 6.5 in length is a good stick to use. 6.5 in length by 5.0. And that will allow the straw to go over your stick. Okay? How many apples can I dip with this recipe? This is a half recipe. Once again, depending on the size of your apples, if you're working with smaller apples, you're going to get between 2 to 4 apples, maybe 5. If they're medium, 3 apples. If they're large, 2 apples for this particular recipe. It's a half recipe. 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of light corn syrup. If you want to stretch the mixture, then change the recipe. And that's what I've been demonstrating to you all as of late, adding in 3/4 cups of water. So I substitute the 1 cup, the half a cup, and added the 3/4 cup. So that's 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 cups of water, and a half cup of light corn syrup. And it just gives a little bit more to the recipe. All right, any other questions? Y'all have so many questions. Let's see some different questions. Someone asked, does the sugar and corn syrup always equal in measurements? No, actually not. I created this recipe, let's see, what, a year ago, almost 2 years ago, about a year and a half now. I created this recipe by using the recipe I normally had been using, like the 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1.5 cup of water and 1 cup of corn syrup. I was trying to achieve a shine. I was trying to achieve bubble free and try to achieve the mixture to stick to the apple. So I just made equivalent. I started with the half recipe and I just added um, more to give it a full mixture. Okay. Okay, I'm watching this. Y'all see how it starts slowing down? All right. That's when you know it's about ready. And the thermometer, we're about right. So it doesn't have to be equivalent, but this is a recipe that I have created, burnt several pots to create it. And once that I see that it held, um, I came out with the 411, 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of light corn syrup. All right. So let me get my water. Removing the candy thermometer, as you see here. Putting the tip just into the water, not the whole thermometer. Voila. Y'all know it's your girl, Ro. This is what I do. I'm telling y'all, this is how you just master it. Okay? You're not always going to get a perfect batch. I don't want y'all to think I always do. I just make sure I follow my measurements and come out successful. So either way, whether I add in the beginning or at the end, I try to achieve my bubble free method. Okay? So, taking your apple, making sure that it's dry, tilting that pot, going straight in. Okay? You can see the difference, how it's a little more. If you've been watching me these past couple of days, you will see the difference when I do the 3/4 cups of water and the half cup of water. Okay, that part. But that's the purple. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. Make sure that you let this majority of your candy drip off at the bottom of your apple. Scraping the side of your pot and placing it right onto your silicone mat. Once again, going in. And no, I'm not touching the side of the pot. I'm actually holding, my apple is not touching the side of the pot. And the reason why I'm going back in redipping is because I'm trying to cover the top of the apple. All right. And be careful that you hold your apple straight up. If you tilt it like this, you're going to have like a sloop of candy heaping over the back of your apple. You want to hold it straight up and make sure that it is even and completely covered around your apple. And voila. Ooh, got some candy right there. There you go. See that shine? Beautiful. Beautiful, right? Y'all go ahead and show your girl some love. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know y'all got life today. Even with an epic fail in the beginning. You seen that? And how to come back and recover and make it once again. That's how you become great at what you do. Okay? Who said mistakes don't happen or mishaps don't happen? That's how you learn. That's how people achieve and master certain things that they do. All right? It's the second apple. Y'all see me waving? This is a long video, but y'all worth it, right? Just show your girl some love and give this video some thumbs up, some likes. Letting me know how y'all enjoying these series, because this is definitely a help to someone that is trying to achieve a certain color for your parties, baby shower, or whatever. All right. So what I want y'all to do is leave in the comment section after this video, heart it up with purple hearts. Heart it up with purple hearts if you enjoyed this. Okay. All right. So I have a lot in store for y'all. So I'm going to let you go because I was actually going to come on later with this going into the yellow apples. So I know y'all enjoying this. Purple is my favorite color. Means royalty. But y'all see it. All right. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. All links of the items that I have used in this video will be in the description box below once I get a chance to upload. I appreciate you all. For those that have joined me and stayed, leave a comment, y'all. Heart it up in the comment section. Let me know what other colors you want to see me master and create for you all. Give this video, let's get this video up to 500 likes for the epic fail and the redo. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because your girl will definitely come on and give you life. See you.